Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? Once again, I'm your friendly neighborhood basement dweller, Nev from Nev's Tech Bits. But don't worry, ma'am, I am from the internet, and coming from the internet, I want to give you the lowdown on cancel culture. I seen this stuff move in probably since about, 2005? But originally, when I saw cancel culture, it was on 4chan, and it was just doxing. We had the raid to save Dusty the cat. Dusty the cat was a poor kitty cat that had an owner that was taking some real bad care of it. Was tormenting this cat, being really mean, terrorizing this cat. When 4chan seen this stuff, it went freaking nuts. This is just an example. So, with the power of organized autism, 4chan, using the videos this kid provided and a little bit of information, managed to find his physical location, managed to find his parents, managed to find his parents' place of work. And in these kinds of situations, what 4chan would often do is contact his parents. They literally found him so that they could tell his mom on him. But the situation definitely seemed to require it because that cat was being abused, and you can get away with a lot of abuse towards dogs and cats and farm animals and whatnot. But man, if you're mean to a cat, 4chan is going to take you down, brother. Anyways, once 4chan was absolutely sure they knew where this kid was, they talked to his school, they talked to the police, they talked to anybody who would listen around them at all. Apparently their parents' business took a bit of a hit for it. I actually saved this information, this doxing, a long time ago and took a look, and his parents' businesses are still out there. The guy that abused Dusty is still out there because, once again, you can get away with abusing your animals quite a bit. It's really troubling. So there's definitely an aspect of vigilanteism that's in here automatically. Now, the name cancel culture seems to have come from a bad TV show where people get together and date, and the hidden cams get everything. There was just this chick that flew off the handle, and she was like, "You are going to meet my daughter. I have a daughter, and we are going to be a happy family." And that guy was just like, "You're canceled, you're canceled." And that's where this whole thing came from. Now, the first time I actually seen cancel culture outside of 4chan was a situation where a woman was flying over to Africa, and she tweeted. Also, I should say, Twitter is a huge part of cancel culture. I believe 90% of cancel culture could be eliminated if we just got rid of Twitter. Anyways, this idiot went off to Africa, and she decided to tweet this line that said something about either Ebola or HIV. "I hope I don't get this stuff, but I know I won't because I'm white." Ha ha ha. Oh man, could you imagine if she laid that one down during the George Floyd protest time? Anyway, she lays out this tweet and she jumps on the plane. Away to Africa she goes. And she didn't have any internet. She wasn't checking anything out. And when she landed, she basically found out that her life had been destroyed by herself. You could say she was fired from work. Come to think of it, she's probably pretty lucky that more than that didn't just happen. I mean, we got a lot of issues going on in South Africa right now. Of course, she apologized, but that never gets you anywhere. Everyone loves to finger other people and say you're bad and I'm better than you, but nobody can really be forgiven anymore. So these days, cancel culture is pretty standard, especially within Twitter. Especially within Twitter. If somebody screws up, then it's somebody else's responsibility to find your documentation, to figure out where you work, who your family is, who your spouse is, and make sure that all of these people take what you said and send it to all of them, and usually frame it within a certain way. Now, there are a lot of situations where people say a lot of stupid things they shouldn't say, like that idiot that had to make that tweet before flying off to Africa. But then you get the real bastards that try to take what you say and put it in a different light and bend it and then send it to all of the above. Now, what I would say is this becomes vigilanteism as soon as you contact the person's place of work. That's a no-no. That is such a huge no-no. If it's bad enough, work will probably just figure this stuff out. But it's here, and we gotta get used to it. Cancel culture is coming for you if you screw up. Doesn't matter if you beg for forgiveness. It's the new normal, and a lot of progressive people would like to say that it doesn't happen at all, but that is so full of BS. It's amazing. It's now a forever tool in the arsenal of the standard SJW and probably the standard everybody going forward. I definitely think forgiveness is divine, and the people who practice cancel culture need to get a few more cups of it. At the same time, If you screw up and you hurt your animal, and some of us figure it out, we're coming for you. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for me. Not from NASDAQ Bets. Like, subscribe if you like this stuff. It's always appreciated. And as always, folks, take care of each other, will you?